Wesclin Warriors with a record of 15-3. Starting lineup for the Spartans. At one guard, a 5'10" senior number 23, Scott Haley. At the other guard, a 6' senior number 33, John Kieskalasky. At center, a 6'5" senior number 41, Matt Carpenter. At one forward, a 6th grade junior number 45, Ryan Norris. And at the other forward, a 5'11" junior number 51, Greg Winchester. Coach of the Spartans, Mr. Ed Belva, assisted by Matt Fisher.
And good evening and welcome to Wesclin High School again. This is Saturday night, January 27th, for the game between the Wesclin Warriors and the Waltonville Spartans. We just had the starting lineups introduced by public address announcer Dave Brede for the Spartans, and we're fixing to have the Warriors in just a second.
And now for our own Wesclin Warriors. At one guard, a 5'9" senior number 30, Mike Brink. And the other guard is 6'4" senior number 50, Paul Lusk. At center, a 6'2" senior number 42, Matt Brandmeyer. At one forward, a 6'4" senior number 40, Brent Brede. And at the other forward, a 6'2" senior number 44, Matt Fridley.
And as a matter of
coached by Paul Lusk, assisted by Steve Lane, Terry Brinkman, and Jim Thompson.
As a matter of introduction, I'm Joe Hoover. I'm along with John Fridley tonight. He's going to help keep stats, and Mike Riley, of course, is on the camera. Tom Chesley took the evening off. So we decided to bring you this game, and we're going to struggle along here as best we can without the Ches, but we'll be okay.
Would everyone please rise for our national anthem? This game will be broadcast on Wednesday evening, January 31st at 7 o'clock on Channel 15 Continental Cable.
You with me, John? I still can't hear you. We have a little equipment problem with John's microphone here. We'll get him up to speed in a second.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. I believe I'm on there now.
There we go. And we're ready
to be with you. There, Joe and Mike.
And the tip's controlled by Waltonville. That's Greg Winchester with the ball. Give it up over there to Jason Dees. Back to Winchester. And I'm not going to try to say Kieskalasky's name too many times.
I imagine he goes by Ski.
We might just call him John. That's his first name.
Everyone's pretty well settled in here, Joe. I believe after an evening of fine chili and sponsored by the Boosters Club and a lot of good cakes and pies and coffee and
Absolutely.
Had a good time, a lot of hard work.
And Matt Carpenter makes the first when he was fouled by Matt Fridley underneath. And the second one is good also. Mike Brink brings the ball across the timeline. Warriors coming off that big win last night against Lebanon. Kieselowski gives the ball up to Scott Haley. That's 23.
I believe Matt Brandmeyer just got called for one, Joe.
And that's who he gives it to. Looks like early on that Waltonville is going to try to penetrate into the lane and see what happens. Warriors look just a little flat after that big game last night.
A super ball game for both Lebanon and Wesclin.
Absolutely.
Badger had to be a loser on that one.
And Haley makes the first one. And the second one good also. That makes the score 4-0 with 7:24 remaining in the first quarter. Down the baseline to Matt Fridley. He's in the trap. Mike Brink spins out on the pass. And loose ball on the floor. And Waltonville comes up with it.
It's like a ping pong ball down there.
A lot of Waltonville players on the floor there early on.
I believe they came to play, Joe.
I think they're interested. Off the front of the rim by Kieselowski. Norris with a rebound. And that's Greg Winchester with the bucket. Makes the score 6-0.
I believe it's time we get going here. I believe the coach feels the same way.
He's up pacing a little bit. And it looks like unless the Warriors can do something, they're going to camp in a zone on it. Lusk shots off the backside of the rim. Matt Carpenter with the rebound up to Scott Haley. Jason Dees off in the left corner inside to Carpenter. Back out. Scott Haley over there to Winchester. Haley calls out some traffic, directs some traffic inside to Ryan Norris. Back to Winchester. Off the front of the rim, rebound by Matt Fridley up to Brent Brede, quickly up to Mike Brink. Mike squares up and shoots, and he is run over by Greg Winchester.
I believe he just got run over like a steamroller.
Mr. Winchester looks fairly solid out there.
Yes, he does.
And 5:55 remaining in the first quarter. The Warriors have yet to break into the scoring column.
See if Mike can't break the ice here, Joe.
First one by Mike is good. He made that one a little more pure than them two last night, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Second one is also good for Mike. Makes the score 6-2 with 5:55 remaining in the first quarter.
Looks a little more relaxed early in the game here than he did last night. Those were clutch free throws he put up, though.
He got him there, didn't he?
He did.
Haley with the ball, guarded by Mike Brink. And the ball inside to Ryan Norris was a little high. It goes off his hands over to the Warriors. Mike gives the ball up to Goose. The ball shot is blocked by Matt Carpenter. Carpenter's a 6'5" senior. I think Goose will recognize that, and he'll fake that shot and drive next time. And that's the second time the Spartans have come up behind. And Scott Haley for the deuce. Spartans knocked the ball away from behind. Brent Brede with the ball over to Mike. Off to Matt Fridley, goes for three. In and out. Matt gets his own rebound, puts it up off the glass, rolls around and out. And the rebound is taken by Greg Winchester. Off to Scott Haley across the timeline quickly. Score is 8-2.
Might be a little on that basket.
Maybe it got wet and shrunk last night.
Might have. Coach over there pacing the sideline.
Winchester with a ball over his head. Gives it up to Matt Carpenter. Back out to Winchester. They're going to reset their offense. Down inside to Carpenter. He turns around, puts it in.
Shot.
Makes the score 10-2. And Coach Lusk wants a timeout here. He's not very happy with the way things are going right now.
The Spartans were rated pretty high early in the year. Coming into the Nashville tournament, looked like they were struggling a little bit, but I believe they're a pretty good ball team.
Yes, they are. We may have taken them just a little bit lightly. Their record's about 11-7. But the Warriors just have yet to get on track out here tonight.
It's tough to come back 2 nights in a row. Really come out playing hard. Got 5 seniors on the court, though. They know what they have to do.
Yeah, it should happen.
It's not time to panic yet.
Well, one of the things is when you have games on back-to-back nights, you have no time for preparation, and you knew you could not look past Lebanon at any time. So I'm sure that they were focused totally on Lebanon, and they not really had much chance to be ready for the Spartans. Goose gives the ball up to Mike Brink across to Matt Fridley. Brent Brede on the right side.
Number 41, Joe.
That's Matt Carpenter. That's his first foul.
On the drive, be taken into baseline.
And when your outside shot's not falling, that's what you do. You start driving, you get a lot of ball movement. Out to Brent Brede on top at the 15-foot line. He jumps up, in and out.
I imagine 80% of those for him would fall, Joe.
Not used to seeing Brent's kick back out like that. Maybe they should have had some of that power chili tonight, huh?
That's it. That would have got him going.
And Lusk had a rebound knocked away, picked up by Winchester, and was off the back of the rim. Gives the ball up. Matt Carpenter tips the ball away out of bounds. Chad Deiters is coming into the game. Matt Brandmeyer. And the ball is tipped up and in by Matt Fridley. And we have a player control foul on Scott Haley. Good position by Brent Brede that time there, and Haley got his elbow out trying to lead in, protect the ball.
That's his first foul. Third team foul.
Chad gives the ball up to Matt Fridley, feeds inside to Brent. Brent's shot's a little short. Brent follows hard, though. And we're going to have a foul on Chad Deiters for rolling into Ryan Norris's legs under there. Going to be Chad's first foul.
Be the Warriors' third team foul.
Both teams with 3 fouls. And we got a foul on Matt Fridley there on the reach. And that 4 fouls for the Warriors. The next foul puts the Spartans into the bonus. Ball's inbound to Scott Haley. Can't get past Mike Brink, so he brings it back out on top. And we have a traveling violation on the baseline against Scott Haley.
Spartans are playing a pretty sticky defense right now.
And a three-pointer by Mike Brink drops in. And they throw the ball away. Some good Warrior pressure there. Force that turnover.
A three-pointer will get you back in the game pretty quick. Of course, if the Spartans start hitting three-pointers, it'll get you out of the game pretty quick.
That's true. Brent Brede fakes, goes inside for 17-footer. In and out again. Tipped by Chad Deiters is no good. Rebound comes away to Scott Haley. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 10-7 Spartans. And they go inside, back out. D's over to Haley. Baseline to Carpenter. Turnaround is good.
Showing a lot of patience, Joe.
Good ball movement that time. And they got the shot that they wanted. Matt Fridley for 17. Count it. And the Warriors trap and then drop out of it. It's 12-9 Spartans. 1:15 remaining in the first quarter. Ball goes inside to Norris. Blocked by Chad Deiters. Spin move by Matt Fridley's no good. Rebound Brent Brede way up there. He's up and in. Ball comes out to Carpenter. And the score is 12-11 Spartans. Off to D's on the right side. Into Norris. Matt Carpenter with a shot is no good. Ball slapped away. And that's fouls on Greg Winchester. I believe that's his second.
That is his second, Joe. Spartan coach wasn't pleased with that call. That was a good call by the trail.
Absolutely. He was trying to use Goose to get him up court. Ball's inbounded to Brent Brede. Both teams are in the bonus now. 30 seconds remaining. 12-11 Spartans. The Warriors are going to try to go for one here. They got to be a little careful they don't get a warning for not initiating the action here. Ball goes inside to Matt Fridley.
Down to 8.
And Brent Brede shoots 18-footer, no good. Chad Deiters with a rebound, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score 12-11, Waltonville on top.
That first quarter there, we had Brede getting 2. Fridley come up with 4. Brink hit a 3 and 2 free throws for 5. That leaves us at 11. For the Spartans, Carpenter had 2 outside shots for 4 and 2 free throws, give him 6. Haley come up with 4 and Winchester come up with 1. Total of 12 points for Spartans 12 and the Wesclin Warriors 11.
And while we've got a moment here, John, I'd like to thank all the people that came out and supported the chili supper tonight. We had a tremendous turnout. We're really thrilled that y'all came out and helped us out. All the workers that come out and did it, especially to you, John, for organizing it. Mary Blaney, Sue Ottensmeyer. Let's see, who all was there? Doris Ransing. There's so many people. Kim Brady, Dave Brady, Gary Brink, Larry Blaney, Larry Satterfield, Phyllis Satterfield. There's a lot of support. It really feels great to have all you people out here helping with this and trying to do things to get the booster club where we can get some more equipment. Ball's inbound and it's over to Goose Lusk on the left side. It's off the back of the rim. Brent Brede with the rebound squares up. Matt Fridley with the rebound up and in. It puts the Warriors in the lead for the first time. Excellent work by the Warriors on the boards that time, John.
Sure was, hard work.
Jason Dees on the right side goes inside to Carpenter. Nice move. Winchester to Carpenter. That was a good move there by Matt Carpenter, number 41. Matt Fridley for 3. Count it. Long distance. Makes it 16-14 Warriors.
Nice drive. Brink.
And Haley caught Mike Brink coming out on him and made the fake and drove around, and Mike had nothing left to do but slap at the ball. That's Mike's first foul.
Got the net tied up here at the other end. Officials going down to fix that one.
Looks like we need to get them nets waxed. They were burned up last night.
They were. I tell you, Lebanon, what, Tony Formoso, what did he hit last night? Six
He had 6
three-pointers?
three-pointers.
Oh, he lit them up. Greyhounds came into play last night.
And play they did. Haley's first shot's good.
You missed that one. You missed a good one.
Haley's second shot is all net.
It's perfect from the line tonight, 4 for 4.
It ties the score up 16 apiece with 7 minutes remaining in the first half. And Matt Fridley drives in, and it spins it around and in. Excellent move by Matt. And the Warriors got the trap on. Give it up to Carpenter, off to Winchester. And the Spartans are going to set their offense now. It's Jason Dees on the right side. Cutting across the middle, excellent ball. Movement away from the ball by the Spartans. And Dees gets his first bucket of the evening, wouldn't it? Ties it up again at 18 apiece.
Bush had a problem on that last drive. He's got 2 fouls already. Couldn't play him too tight.
And I believe that's Haley's second foul.
It is, Joe.
They gave that one to Dees.
Oh, they gave it to Dees? That's why they put an eraser on a pencil, right, Joe?
I wonder why they did that.
That's his first.
And Goose goes the line and shoot 1-1. First one is good. He'll get another. Second one is good also.
Spartans look like a well-disciplined team. They must have been playing some pretty tough competition early in the year to have the record they've got now.
Well, when we saw them in the Nashville tournament, they had a tendency to not be that disciplined.
That's just a ouch. They won Winchester back in the game for Norris.
He was out for just a moment.
Believe you got a piece
Haley
of that
for
one.
3, it's no good. Goose with the rebound, up and in, makes the score 22-18 with 5:30 remaining.
That's Goose's first free throw or first field goal for the night. Playing him pretty tough.
Yes, they are. They're trying to deny him. Ball goes over to Kiselewski, back out to Scott Haley. Kiselewski's going to set another pick. And we got Spartans tangled up on the floor there. And Mike Brink working real hard on defense. Kiselewski gets around Matt Fridley there and lays it in off the glass.
Nice drive. That's his first bucket for the night.
And I think Matt's just a little bit tentative with him, 2 fouls. Loose ball picked up by Waltonville. It's Kiselewski over to Winchester.
Nice block
Stuffed by
Matt
Matt Brandmeyer. Off to Scott Haley. Kiselewski out to Jason Dees. Back to Scott Haley.
Good defense by Matt Brandmeyer there.
Yeah, I don't think Scott Haley is quite that used to running into somebody quite that solid there.
No. He's got a good pick on Fish. broke him free. Brandmeyer jumped out and picked it up. Good defense.
Had good position with his feet and everything, and just there was nowhere for Haley to go but into him. And we've got Clay Macke in the game early. Nice feed by Mike Brink off to Matt Brandmeyer. Makes the easy bucket.
Matt's first one for the night. Yeah, Deiters back in the game for the Warriors also. Fridley and Lusk get a break. Uh-oh.
And I think we're going to have that one on Chad Deiters.
You're right, Joe, on Chad Deiters. It's his second.
Yeah, this is kind of a physical ball game early on.
It is.
3:49 remaining. The Warriors on top, 24-20. Carpenter's first shot is good. He'll get another.
Both teams trying to establish some defense there and do a little banging.
And Carpenter's second shot is good also. Makes the score 24-22, Wesclin.
Carpenter's 4 for 4 from the line tonight. He and Haley. Gets up off the floor real well, too.
Yeah, Brent Brede's shot's knocked out of bounds by Ryan Norris. Inbounded to Mike Brink, quickly over to Brent Brede, inside to Matt Brandmeyer. And Chad Deiters gets the rebound and is fouled on the return shot by Ryan Norris. It's Ryan's second foul, I believe.
First foul, I believe, Joe.
His first.
Unless I missed one, which is possible. I only have him down for 1. There we go. They changed it to 1.
Okay. Chad Deiters go to the line to shoot 2. First one is a little bit short. He'll get another. And second one is dead center.
Chad's in the book for the night.
Off the right side to Winchester, down low to Carpenter. Turn around at the front of the rim. Ryan with the rebound, no good. Ryan Norris, that is. Brent Brede with the board. Gives it up quickly to Goose Lusk. Goose for, well, they gave him 2. I thought he was behind the line, but they gave him a 19-footer on that one.
He was a ways out, wasn't he?
Must have had a toenail out there on the line. Got to trim them toenails before he shoots next time. And Chad Deiters is going to get another foul. Him and Norris are going at it pretty good inside.
That's Chad's third for the night.
Chad's working hard on defense. Looks like Clay Mackey's going to get a comeback in. Norris line to shoot 1-on-1. First one is good. He'll get another. I don't think they've missed from the free throw line yet tonight, have they?
I don't believe so, Joe.
Second one is on the way. It's good also.
10 of their 24 points have come from the charity stripe.
And Carpenter blocks Matt Brandmeyer's shot. A good hustle by Brent Brede to get back and tip the ball away, keep him from getting an easy layup. Waltonville to inbound under their own basket. And an easy layup for Carpenter. Excellent inbounds play there. Makes the score 27-26 Wesclin. Ooh. And that was a solid pick.
Here's some justice, Joe. He went down there and got a block called on him. 45 Norris. That's his second.
When he ran into Matt Brandmeyer, he came to a dead stop. Matt had a nice screen set there for Goose. Goose's first shot is in and out. Warriors are shooting like they're on a strange court tonight.
A little bit flat right now.
Second one rolls around, is good, makes a score of 28-26 with 2:30 remaining in the first half.
Ooh. Could have had a walk there, I believe, Joe.
It was close.
Get that ball down before that pivot foot comes up.
Haley calls out to play once, gets it up on top to Kiselewski. Down to Winchester, back to Kiselewski. Over to Haley. And Norris with the ball. Kiselewski fakes a three-pointer. Back out, now he's going to take it. And he drains it. Makes the score 29-28. Waltonville on top by 1. Paul Lusk with the ball. 17-footer is no good. Ball's tipped by Clay Macke, recovered by Matt Brandmeyer.
They did a good job on that one.
Inside to Matt Brandmeyer, turns around, it's short. Rebound goes to Winchester.
Spartans get off the floor real well, Joe. That's several, at least the fourth shot we've had blocked tonight, or they've got a piece of.
They've got good timing on their leaps, at least. Waltonville by 1, 1:05 remaining. Nice pass by Carpenter over to Norris. Makes the score 31-28, Waltonville. And Paul Lusk is fouled by Ryan Norris. I believe that's Norris's third foul now quickly. He's gotten 3 fouls in about 2 minutes. 49 seconds remaining in the first half.
Lose him, that's going to hurt their team. Looks like he's going to get a break. With 49 seconds left in the second quarter.
And that's Jason Dees coming in for Norris. Goose's first shot, good. Second shot is good also. Cuts the Waltonville lead to 1. And the Warriors fall out of the trap. They couldn't get the ball trapped in the corner, have to drop back. Haley directs a little traffic, gives it up to Dees. Winchester fakes, gives it up to Carpenter, and he is fouled by Matt Brandmeyer.
It's the second foul on Matt.
So with 32 seconds remaining, score is 31-30. Waltonville. Carpenter to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Second shot is good also. Sets the Waltonville lead at 3. And Waltonville trying to trap there in the corner. Now they drop back into the zone. They're going to wait for the Warriors to come to them. 14 seconds remaining. The Warriors will go for the last shot. 10 seconds. Gives it up to Brent Brede, and the basket is good. And that's the end of the first half. With the score, Waltonville 33, Wesclin 32. We'll have some halftime totals in just a second. But it looks to me, John, like you can't back up from this Waltonville team. They're going to stay on you and come after you.
That's right, Joe. Well disciplined, showing a lot of patience out there.
When they got down by 2, 3, and 4, they didn't get excited. They stayed within themselves and did what they had to do and tightened up on their defense a little bit. So,
got some scores or some totals here for you. Like the Goose is out there with a total of 9. Brent Brady's 4. Hoosh has got 11. Brink has got 5. Brandmeyer 2. Deiters has got 1. And out of that, we shot 8. from the charity stripe. We made 8 for charity stripe. Carpenter's showing 14. Norris with just 4. He got them late in the second quarter there. Kazaluski has got 5. Dees is 2. Haley's come out with 6. Winchester 2. And 12 of those, Joe, perfect 12 for 12 from the charity stripe.
So
pretty
it's
good
the
ball
free throw
game.
line that's got them in this game so far.
Yeah. Point that out, Joe, not that there is an inordinate amount of fouls being called, but what we've got here is Spartans are hitting theirs, and we're not.
Absolutely.
I'd like to piggyback on your statement earlier, Joe, about the results of the chili supper. Volunteers we had, we start naming them, we always miss somebody, and never intentionally. Just thanks again for a super job. I hope we can do it better next time.
Well, I think you can just about consider all the booster members volunteers tonight because they all helped or donated in one way or another, and we certainly appreciate it. And hopefully we can do things that benefit everyone that's a student at Wesclin Junior and Senior High School. This is not intended to be just just solely for the athletes. Of course, we are the Athletic Booster Club, but we'd like to have something to be shared by all as much as we can. And that's part of our intention with what we're trying to raise this money for tonight.
We had one person that we definitely have to thank, well, 2 people, I guess. We ought to thank Charles Deiters for letting Ruth spend all Friday afternoon cooking hamburger and from 11 o'clock till about 7 o'clock tonight out here helping us. Ruth, we really appreciate your help and guidance in getting that chili thing put together. I'd really be remiss if I left her out.
Absolutely. She gave a lot of direction to what we needed to do. She's the one that has the technical expertise, so to speak.
That's a interesting, real supporter, the Diver, real supporter of the Lions Club in New Baden, and just another example of the different civics groups working together for the youth and for the high school. Shows a lot of camaraderie, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. And we'll let you enjoy the rest of the halftime show by the Wesclin High School band here. We'll just zip our lips for a couple minutes. See, Mike Riley's taking a peek at the crowd over there. No, that shiny spot over there is not Tom Chesley. That's Tom Ritzheimer. Thought the Ches was trying to be incognito in the crowd, huh?
Yeah, he was. How'd that JV game turn out tonight, Joe? Did you get a chance to see it?
The JV won by the Wesclin JV won by about 20. It was something where it's along the lines of 58 to 38, I believe.
Yeah,
wasn't it Mr. Riley? I'm not sure exact score, but that was something along there.
Yeah, a little rest last night after with the Lady Warriors playing before playing the Lady Greyhounds from Lebanon before the varsity boys game, and about 2,000 folks, and I think that was exciting for them. And
yeah, I believe
they
so.
enjoyed that.
About halfway through that second quarter, you could kind of see on the ladies' faces, they kind of looked around and realized this place was full.
Full it was last night.
And the Warriors come back out on the court.
There's some great high school basketball played here last night by both teams. Hotly contested the whole evening from the time the ball was tipped. And I believe this is going to be a barn burner before the evening's over. 32 to 33.
Well, I believe Waltonville, well, I'm sure Waltonville was off last night because their coach was here watching the Lebanon game. And like I said, the Warriors didn't have a chance to prepare for Waltonville. They had to put all their energy into getting ready for Lebanon, knowing that they were going to be a double handful. So Waltonville apparently has been off since at least Tuesday, so they probably been preparing most of the week to come up here tonight. So it's a little bit of an advantage for them in that respect.
Well, our boys have to be a little bit tired, but I believe they're going to crank it up here in the second half. I'm sure the coach has got them fully motivated and ready to go.
Well, I'd like to see them start using that defense to set up the offense again. Get in and work hard defensively. And it seems like you do work hard, very hard, when you got a patient team like Waltonville who move the ball around from side to side, drop it down in on the baseline, bring it back up, kick it across, use a skip pass across the top. And you end up doing a lot of movement in that, and then all of a sudden one guy slips or gets caught on a screen and they get an easy layup, and it's a little bit disheartening, but the Warriors just got to keep working at it because this game is just about even up.
Spartans are the kind of team that if they stay close late in the fourth quarter, they could jump up and beat you. Well, a good shooting ball team, setting the picks and screens real well.
And that's another thing that'll take your legs out from under you after a while. You keep running into screens and picks, and it'll make you tired.
About 35 seconds here to get the second half started. And Coach Lusk gave the Warriors a few minutes last-second instructions. Warriors are getting together. That's the nice part about having 5 seniors out there. You know they're going to work hard for you.
Well, and they know what has to be done. They're not having to learn as they go. They've had their chance to learn, and this is their time to shine. Waltonville inbounds the ball to begin the second half. Score is 33-32, Waltonville. Brandmeyer, Matt Fridley working real hard underneath, trying to deny the ball. Norris's 12-footer is good. Matt Brandmeyer inbounds the ball to Brent Brede over to Mike Brink. Mike Brink for 3, short. Brent Brede with the rebound, up off the glass, no good. Brent gets his own rebound, puts it up again. Brent once again goes up, once again no good. And Good hustle by Matt Fridley and Greg Winchester. Winchester goes out of bounds with the ball. Scores 35-32, Waltonville.
Brent was playing tonight.
Yes, he was. He's working real hard. Goose into the middle with a 12-footer. No good. And a jump ball situation. The ball goes over to Wesclin.
No, yeah, back on again now.
You back with me again, John?
Yeah. No, well, I think I am, yes.
Brent Brede for 3. And I'm not sure who they got that one on.
I believe they called that one on the Goose. I believe that's his first for the night.
Pushing off underneath. Waltonville gets the ball across the timeline. And you can almost see the confidence starting to build in the Spartans, John.
Yeah, they're dangerous. They're getting stronger with every bucket. They know
And an excellent steal by Mike Brink.
Like to see that one fall. Haley played him tough.
Mike gave it 110%. Haley made up his mind he wasn't going to make that shot.
It's his second for the night. And the board's got him for 3.
Maybe they went ahead and switched that one. I think the scoreboard might have had it wrong before because when we said it was Kiselewski, he was nowhere around. Mike's first shot's good. Gets another.
Well, we'll go with the board. They've got to be right.
He's got the official scorer telling him. And Mike's second one rolls around and out. Score is 35-33. Waltonville Spartans on top by 2. And Carpenter's shot from the baseline is good, about a 14-foot shot. Brent Brede gets a loose ball, goes up, it's no good. And things are getting a little out of hand underneath there. Getting pretty physical. You're seeing a lot of people flying around in it. Waltonville brings the ball back, score 37-33. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Waltonville. Excellent patience by Brent Brede that time underneath the weight for Norris to go up. He didn't take the fake. Mike Brink working real hard on defense. Matt Fridley comes out on Kiselewski.
Well, called travel there.
I didn't see him move 1 foot. It looked like he had the 1 foot planted and was faking. I couldn't
Put
tell.
a nice head fake on, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Matt Fridley for 3. In and out. And there's a lot of bumping going on the boards under there, John. A lot of bumping, both sides.
Probably one of the most physical games we've had. We played some pretty good teams.
And the little feed inside is stolen. Waltonville comes back with it.
And then we get a call on Mike Brink. That's Mike's second.
Five minutes remaining in the third quarter. Waltonville on top by 4. Kiselewski comes around off of a screen, bounces off of Matt Brandmeyer, and puts it up and in. Waltonville leads by 6. Warriors moving the ball back and forth across, almost stolen. Brent Brede, 12 foot, count it. Excellent move by Brent in the middle there.
This is Brent's first bucket in the second half. Got to get him in the offense.
And that shot is partially blocked. Matt Brandmeyer retrieves it, gives it up to Matt Fridley, over to Goose, down to Mike Brink quickly. Mike doesn't like the odds and resets. Ball inside to Matt Brandmeyer, spins.
Oh, he got fouled, big time. I believe that's on Norris, 45, and so that's his fourth.
That'll be Norris's fourth foul.
Could be a big turning point in the game here.
Good move by Matt that time. Knew he had Norris on him.
Sure did. That's Norris's fourth at 3:50 the third quarter.
And Waltonville coach wants timeout. Wants to talk things over about how they're going to handle the situation. The score is 39-35. Waltonville on top by 4.
Norris has been a big factor down in the paint tonight. Strong. See, he's a junior.
Yes, he is. Last year, he made the all-tournament team down at the Nashville Invitational Tournament. This year, he seemed to struggle a little bit. But he does a lot of things that don't show up on a score sheet, too. He works down there on the boards, sets a few picks, does things like that. And every team needs those off-the-ball contributors.
They sure do. Warriors still have to get it cranked up, Joe. We're down by 4, 3:50 in the third period. You don't want to wait too long with a team like this. They handle the ball real well, and you don't want to get down into a must-foul situation, because they've proven in the first half they're 12 for 12 from the free throw line.
Absolutely. And we got Clay Macke back in the game for Paul Lusk. Matt's first shot finds the net. Second one is good also, makes the score 39-37, 3:50 remaining in the third quarter.
Bring the ball up slowly, run some time off. They got the lead.
Waltonville's exhibiting some patience here. They're going to make the Warriors work hard. And the ball's knocked away by Clay Macke. Excellent play. Clay comes in and contributes immediately. Brent Brede feeds it out. Clay Macke. Clay brings it back on top to Mike Brink. Over to Matt Fridley on the right side. And that's about the 5th time I've seen Winchester do that in this game.
He can reach around, can he? Official right on top of the play. No
Mike
call.
for 3.
There we go.
There it is. That makes the score 40-39. Puts the Warriors back on top by 1.
Fish is 2 for 2 from the three-point line tonight.
And working hard on defense. I think he's decided that the best way to handle Haley is not to let him have the ball, so
Clay
he can
come off
drive.
the board strong.
Clay with another big rebound. Off to Mike. Mike comes across the top. Shoots a 17-footer.
There we go.
Cans it.
That's all we need from the Fish.
Warrior lead to 3 now. 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. And we're going to have a foul on Matt Fridley there on the drive.
Hoosh is third.
And Clay Macke comes out to a big hand. And also Matt Fridley gets applause from the crowd. He's taken out. Haley with the ball on the right side. Guarded closely by Mike Brink.
Got picked off by Winchester. Big time pick off.
And the shot by Haley is good. Cuts the Warrior lead to 1 with 2:05 remaining. Brady to Brink for 3. And Mike feels it now. Mike's on a roll now. 45-41 Warriors. And the crowd really likes to see Mike popping them three-pointers, don't they?
They sure do. We need that from him, too. He's been steady all year.
Rebound, Paul Lusk. Pushes it up quickly.
Use the score here, Joe.
And Goose didn't like the odds. Comes back out on top. Mike for three. Can it. And he's got this crowd hopping, buddy.
Faces hit 5 for 5. That's 15
7-point
points.
Warrior lead. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter.
Oh, I like that three-point shot when we're making them.
And an inside shot by Winchester is good.
Winchester's playing a steady little game there.
Yes, he is.
It's his 4th point for the evening, but he's done a lot defensively. That's a lot of picks.
Paul Lusk for three. Count it. And we've got a foul. Jason Dees fouled Chad Deiters, I believe.
That's on Dees. That's his 2nd for the night. Spartans coach is urging on his players. Clay Macke back in the game.
And I believe the Warriors will get the ball out of bounds underneath. Yeah, the foul was on number 25. That is Dees, isn't it?
That's correct, Joe. Clay Macke back in for Deiters. I believe 51 is going to pay a little bit of attention to the fish now. Got a lot of attention. Yeah, hit it off Brady's foot.
Excellent move by Kiselewski.
Good hustle.
43 seconds remaining. The Warriors' lead is 8. Kiselewski on the left side, up to Winchester. Off to Haley. And Winchester for two, for about an 8-footer.
2 quick ones, holding them in there. Tough ball player.
Good steady ball player. 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Warriors are going to be patient and go for one here. 9 seconds remaining. And they're trying to pay attention to all the three-point shooters. Goose gives the ball up to Clay Macke, and it's
Nice
good
touch,
at the
nice
buzzer.
touch.
Excellent move by the Goose there. Everybody was trying to deny Mike Brink the ball. They wanted to make sure he didn't crank another three on him, and they also tightened up on Paul Lusk. Made that spin move in the middle and gave it up to Clay Macke, who put it in off the glass.
Nice assist there by the Goose. Clay showed a lot of poise. Good touch, good roll.
Clay has been playing real well as of late. I felt he's done a lot of things. He's been contributing well on the JV. Comes in and helps out a little bit on the varsity for getting a late start with that collarbone problem he had.
Collarbone problem, then he had a little rotocup problem, and then he had the flu there, and Clay's had a rough season. I'd like to see him come on strong here towards the end now.
Yeah, and he's coming up at just the right time because we're about to start the tournament here in another month, less than a month, so we're going to need him a lot.
We sure are.
And in case you haven't noticed, Donnie Madenwald's not playing tonight. You say he's got a little bit of a recurring back problem, John?
Yeah, I ran into him in the dressing room and had some ice on his back. Said he'd heard it early in the 8th grade. Every once in a while, it just pops out on him.
And we've got 4 Warriors on the ball. Clay Macke rips it down, gives it up to the Goose behind the back, and
I believe that's on 41. Carpenter.
And we could almost have a goaltend on that for slapping the backboard.
I believe that's Carpenter's 2nd for the evening.
We'll take the foul.
Coach is in for Matt Brandmeyer.
Matt gives a well-deserved rest. He's been working real hard inside.
One of the Warriors' unsung heroes.
Absolutely. Matt does so many things off the ball and that doesn't show up in the scoring column that just means so much to this team. Goose's first shot finds the net.
Warriors out there straightening out their assignments, who they're going to guard.
Paul's second shot is short. Clay Macke with the rebound. Warriors lead is 9. 54-45 with 7:35 remaining. Paul Lusk for 12 foot cans it. Makes the Warrior lead 11. Haley pushes the ball up quickly. And it looked like they had an over the back call there that they missed. And the ball is blocked by Norris. He didn't go for a Hoosh's head fake that time.
He didn't.
Paul Lusk for 20 feet. Down it.
I believe could almost had a 4-point play there. He backed under him.
He undercut the shooter a little bit.
I believe.
Warrior lead is 14, 59-45 with 6:55 remaining. Ball inside to Norris. Nice little turnaround off the rim, no good. And we're going to have Brent Brede for over the back, I believe.
If so, that'd be Brent's the first for the evening. Yep, they gave her to Brent.
And I think Coach Lusk is appealing for a little consistency. I would give him that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I believe.
And Norris's shot is good over Goose.
Coaches work hard to set something up for the next time.
And the Warriors break the press.
Seen Clay, didn't get there quick enough. Good eyes for Brent.
Good recovery by Winchester to get back on that. Warrior lead is 12. Paul Lusk for 17 fooled me. He was passing off to Matt Fridley there. The ball goes out of bounds off of Waltonville Spartans. Mike Brink on the left side. Paul Lusk goes up for 12 off the glass. It's good. Makes the score 61-47 Warriors, and Mike Brink's going to get fouled there on the inbounds play. That'll be Mike's third, I believe.
That's his third. That puts the Spartans in a 1-1. Let's see how their free throw percentage is in the second half, Joe.
I think they missed one, didn't they?
They shoot one in the second half already? Oh, I wouldn't argue with Joe. Joe remembers.
My wife has to call me at work and tell me how to get home. What do you mean I remember?
Well,
and the rebound, he missed that one.
We know they missed one for sure. We're in the 1-1 also, Joe. Looks like Goose is going to the line. 6:16 left in the fourth quarter. Both teams in a 1-1.
So we'll finish up the night at the free throw line. And we got a couple fans with an opinion or two.
Pretty vocal opinion. What you do, eat too much chili there tonight, Joe?
You got to readjust that belt a little bit. Paul's first shot is short.
Joe Hoover over here, the president of the Booster Club, adjusting his belt. I think he had 3 helpings of that chili tonight.
Well, I only took 2 helpings, but my daughter didn't eat hers, so I finished it for her.
I understand, Joe.
Couldn't let it go to waste.
Second foul for the evening. 45 Norris on the line, 1-1. It's going to be a long 6 minutes.
Absolutely.
And with a three-pointer, this game isn't over.
Warriors lead is 14, 61-47 with 6:08 remaining. And Waltonville's having a little trouble with the...
Very popular call. That's Winchester's third. I believe this thing keeps breaking up, Mike.
And how are you now? That one's mine.
I believe, well, I'm on and off.
Goose's first one finds the net.
There we go, I believe. Now we got it. Maybe that thing's trying to tell me something. Maybe I'll just be quiet.
And Paul makes the second one. Makes the score 63-47, Wesclin over Waltonville. And excellent shot by Matt Carpenter on the baseline.
Carpenter's a good-looking ball player.
He's a 6'5 senior, I believe.
6'5 senior.
Ball's inbounded to Brent Brede. Gives it up to Matt Fridley. Pushes it across the timeline. Gives it up to Mike. Mike over to Goose. Goose off the glass. No good. Warrior lead is 14 with 5.5 minutes remaining. Matt Fridley with the rebound, as Haley's three-point attempt was short. Paul Lusk with the ball.
I believe Winchester got him again, Joe. That's the fourth on him.
And that little skip move of Goose's is something new to Waltonville. You can tell they haven't seen us before. Several of the teams in the conference that see Goose at least once a year, sometimes twice. They know what's coming with it, and they've learned to lay off of it a little bit, so Goose has had to come up with a couple different moves. Once again, Clay Macke comes back out to another big hand by the crowd. Excellent contribution by Clay tonight.
Gains confidence with every game now. Seeing a little bit more playing time on the varsity level. It's going to help him.
Absolutely. Paul Lusk at the line to shoot 1-on-1.
Going to help the team here late in the year, that's for sure.
Well, Clay's kind of wiry. He's a lot stronger inside than you realize. Paul's second shot is good also. I would imagine Todd taught him a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, and I imagine Floyd had a lot to do with that too.
And Carpenter dribbles the ball out of bounds, trying to force the issue a little bit. And Goose's shot off the glass is short.
Uh-oh, here comes Clay.
And Carpenter go to the line to shoot two.
I believe that's a Hoosh's fourth.
Yes, it is.
4:56 left. Showing the Goose with two fouls. Brede with one. Hoosh with four. Brink with three. Brandmeyer with two, and Deiters with three. For the Spartans, we got Carpenter with two, North with four, playing with four, Dees with two, Haley with three, and Winchester playing with four. Both teams got a couple players in definite foul trouble.
And I've only seen 6 Waltonville players tonight. I haven't seen any other subs in that, so I don't know where he'll go if he has to go any deeper. And since this is Wednesday night that you're watching this, the next game you will see after this one will be the Freeburg game. Is that not right, cameraman Mike Riley? And we'll probably be showing it a week from, or on this next Monday, which will be February 5th, I believe, a Monday night. We're going to film the Freeburg game and see the way Freeburg's been playing as of late. We went ahead and added it to the schedule. Thought maybe y'all would like to see it too. Okay, Carpenter to the line to shoot two. And he drains the first one. Cuts the Warrior lead to 15. Just under 5 minutes remaining. And the second one is good also. And this Waltonville team is still coming after it aggressively. They're going to try to get back in this on their defense. They're working hard. They're not going to allow the Warriors to become complacent out here. Brent Brede dribbles around, goes baseline. Ball's tipped away to Matt Brandmeyer. Matt puts it in off the glass. Excellent move. Good hands by Matt.
Who we got out there now on the floor, Joe?
Now we got Mike Brink. We got Matt Brandmeyer. Brent Brede is being replaced by Paul Lusk, Matt Fridley, and Clay Macke again. Clay seeing a lot of playing time tonight.
I believe that was the Fish's fourth foul. Mike Brink got 4.
(67-51), Warriors on top, 4:27 remaining. Haley's first shot is good. He'll get another. Haley's second one is short. Rebound to Paul Lusk.
Spartans body up well when they go up for a rebound. They get the arms back where the official can see the hands are clear, but they put that chest all over you.
And they won't let you get your balance to get rid of the ball.
It's good technique. Working well for them.
Yeah, it puts the Warriors in a little bit of a... They don't quite know what's going on. They're looking for the foul. And really, it's a good move.
It is a good move, as long as you're getting by with it.
And you don't walk all over them. If you just tighten up on somebody, you're allowed to tighten up on them, but you can't chest up on them.
You know, Joe, we advertised our the Booster Club chili dinner hot and heavy, and it was a tremendous success. And know that next month in February, the Lions Club, I believe around the 7th of February, is going to have a chili dinner.
Are they?
And I also know that the band boosters in March are going to hold a chili dinner. I think that's an annual affair for them.
Yes, it's going to be an annual affair. Yeah. And also, speaking of the band boosters, they're selling sub sandwiches to raise money to help buy more instruments. Brandmeyer on the baseline.
Yeah, I believe that was Carpenter.
Yes, it was.
His third.
He come flying through there.
He did.
Matt Brandmeyer go to the line to shoot two. Good look by Paul Lusk. Had time coming across, diagonally across the court to give up the ball to Matt Brandmeyer on the trail. Matt's first shot's off the back of the rim. We'll put it in there, Chewy. Matt's second one's off the front of the rim.
Both
adjusted a little too much.
Both teams are shooting cold from their free throw line in the second half. Spartans sure lit it up in the first half.
And Winchester shot finds nothing but glass.
I believe that's a good call. 33, little push there.
Kiselewski had his hand out on Hush's hip. Wouldn't let him initiate a drive to the basket. Was going to take him right down to the baseline. The official said, no, it's a little too much. Matt's first one is in and out. Gives it in to Matt Fridley. Excellent save by Brent Brede. Feeds it into Matt Brandmeyer. Matt puts it on the floor.
Nice shot.
Count it. 6-footer by Matt Brandmeyer.
Gives Matt 8 points on the night.
And nice turnaround shot by Carpenter.
He's tough.
Score 69-54. Wesclin on top with 3:30 remaining.
Carpenter has 22 points on the night so far. It's really kept him in the game.
And good move by Clay Macke.
There you go. Clay got even. Norris made a good play on that block shot. Clay says, well, here's one for you.
And we're going to have a timeout, I believe, by Waltonville. No, Wesclin calls a timeout. Coach Lusk wants to settle him in. Coach Lusk expressing an opinion.
Yeah.
It's one thing about Moose. You always know where he stands.
There's no doubt. 3:17 left here in the game.
Warriors on top by 15, 69-54. the Warriors really cranked it up there about halfway through the third quarter. They suddenly decided that, well, it's time to play basketball.
Yeah, they cranked it up, and the Spartans just went ice cold from the free throw line, which was holding them in the game the first half. Free throws aren't helping them all in the second half. They're missing the front of those 1-and-1s.
Matt Fridley, the inbounds, gets it to Matt Brandmeyer. Out to Brent Brede. Cross court to Mike Brink. Mike for three.
Mike says, I still got the touch.
Mike said, you let me have it, I'll take it. Kiselewski's shots off the front of the rim. Matt Brandmeyer with a rebound. And Jason Dees fouls Matt.
That's Jason's third.
Warriors on top by 18 with 2:58 remaining. And Matt Brandmeyer to go to the line to try to add to the lead.
Warriors still look a little flat, though, Joe. They really didn't get it cranked up tonight. Of course, some of that could be attributed to the Spartans playing some pretty tough defense.
Absolutely. Matt Brandmeyer sets that one on the front of the rim and lets it roll through.
Physically, they probably match up as well with us as anybody we've played.
That's true. And the second one by Matt is in and out. Kiselewski with a good move. Baseline, Brent Brede working hard on the boards with Carpenter.
I don't understand that, but I believe, well, good call, Mr. Fisher.
From one official to another.
Yeah.
And I believe Brent Brede, well, they've got 42 up there. They're giving that to Matt Brandmeyer.
Yeah, I believe they are. I thought Matt was over on the side of the court with us over here.
We have to talk to Gabe about who he's putting up on that scoreboard. Carpenter's first shot is good. We get another. Score 73-55. Warriors on top. Carpenter's second shot is good also. Carpenter steals the ball. Kiselewski goes in over Brent Brede. The ball is short. Brede with the rebound. Gets it up to Mike Brink. Warriors up by 17. 2:30 remaining. Ball goes inside to Matt Brandmeyer. Back out to Matt Fridley. Over to Mike Brink. Mike for three. It's short.
First one he's missed tonight. Nice shot by
Lusk on the return. Puts it back up and in. Score 75-56 with 2:15 remaining. Haley's three-pointer is good. Mike Brink dribbles up into the front court, gives it up Matt Fridley. Good pass. And Matt's shot's off the iron, off the glass a little hard.
Who's he going to give that one to?
He's giving that one to Jason Dees also.
That's his fourth.
Chad Deiters comes in for Matt Brandmeyer. Goes out to a big hand by the crowd.
I've got him for four. Scoreboard shows him for three.
Matt Fridley at the line to shoot two. First one finds the net.
That's his first point in the second half after scoring 11, Joe, in the first half.
Push the second one all net.
Like to see that.
Puts the Warriors up by 18 with just under 2 minutes remaining. And inside feed to Carpenter is good.
Nice give and go. Back out. Can he hit it?
Matt Fridley for three.
That's good to me.
Count it. Long distance. Coach Lusk says, I've seen enough. Get him out. Haley for three.
Jump ball, dead ball. Looks like we're going to get some relief in here.
And the Warriors go out to a big hand.
They definitely picked themselves up after that first half and played some good ball. Looks like the fans have decided it's over too.
So we got Clay Macke, Chad Deiters, Rob Wegman, Jeff Brokering, and Pat Hempen in the game. Norris' shots off the front of the rim. Pat Hempen with the rebound. Pat gives it up over to Chad Deiters. Back on top to Pat. Off to Rob Wegman on the left side. Over to Jeff Brokering, down to Chad Deiters. Chad gives it up to Clay Macke. Clay on the right side. Puts it up to Rob Wegman. And they finally called Mr. Winchester for that backdoor slap.
And he's through for the night. No, they're gonna, I'm gonna have to give this up, Joe. I'll give that pencil back to you, buddy.
And Robbie Wegman's shots off the front of the iron. And full court pass is off of D's hands. It'll go back over to the Warriors. Ball's inbounded to Chad Deiters. Back over to Clay. And Pat Hempen dribbles the ball on the sideline. The ball go back over to the Spartans of Waltonville. 46 seconds remaining. Haley with a head fake. It goes up, no good. Norris with a rebound, no good. Carpenter with the follow, no good. Carpenter's 17-footers off the front of the rim. He puts one up and in off the glass. 5 shots for the Spartans that time. Good movement by the Warriors. And Rob Wegman with the drive puts it up and in, and that'll be Ryan Norris' 5th foul.
I think that was a frustration foul, Joe. Long night for him. He's played a great game. Good athlete.
He's an excellent athlete. Rob Wegman go to the line to try to complete the conventional three-point play. Scores 82-63. Warriors up by 19 with 18 seconds remaining. And he finds the net, puts the lead at 20. And Kiselewski puts it up and in on the drive. Pat Hempen with the ball. And with 3 seconds remaining, Waltonville likes that backside slap on the dribble, don't they?
They do, and they've gotten by with it all night, and I don't mean to be that the officials are missing it. It looks clean from here, too. Winchester's got an extremely fast set of hands.
Ball's inbound to Chad Deiters. He puts it up. And that's the end of the game. The score 83-65. Wesclin wins it over Waltonville Spartans by 18. And once again, we want to thank y'all for your support for the boosters and their chili supper. We thank y'all for coming out and watching the games. And we appreciate your support. And we appreciate the Warriors and their efforts. And a fine effort tonight, John.
It sure was. It sure was. For the scoring for the Warriors, Paul Lusk led all scorers with 20, followed by Mike Brink. Paul Lusk, Goose, got 26. Mike Brink contributed 20. Fridley added 16. Brandmeyer added 9. Brede 6 for the night. Deiters with 1. Clay Macke with 2. And Robbie Wegman with 3. Total of 83 points on the evening. For the Spartans, Carpenter 26. Followed by Haley with 12. Winchester with 6. Keselowski with 9, and Norris with 8. Norris probably had an off night. I'm not sure what he averages tonight, Joe, but I believe he's a little bit better than 8. They have a total 65 points. They went extremely cold in the second half after scoring 12 straight in the first half of the free throw line. They really shut down that second half, and in the fourth quarter, the Warriors picked up their free throw shooting. We got some good shots from the line from the Hoosh and from Paul Lusk both.
Absolutely.
So, turned out to be a good night for us.
Yes, it did. I was a little worried there at the end of the first half when things didn't seem like they were going real well. You couldn't really pick up what was going on. I think it was mostly that Waltonville was playing tough D, and the Warriors were just, like I said, hadn't had time to prepare for Waltonville. So they sure picked it up in the second half and made the adjustments they needed to. And things come out good for us.
They sure did. So it's kind of, I guess after last night, we burned up a lot of adrenaline in this gymnasium.
Absolutely.
A lot of emotion in here. I think Lebanon fans, probably some of the best fans we got in the area. They come over, they appreciated the game last night, both before, during, and after, and the Wesclin fans the same way, knowledgeable basketball fans from both schools, and then come in here tonight, as you said earlier, not having really a chance to look forward to Waltonville. We didn't really get a chance to see them, Joe, up at Nashville. They were in a different bracket, and we didn't get a chance to really observe them this year. And then by their record, they've been struggling the last couple weeks, but they're going to win a lot of ball games.
Yes, they are. Well, I think that's about going to wrap it up from Wesclin High School tonight. We'll be seeing you all from Freeburg on, let me think again, I believe it's February 5th. It's a Monday night. So we'll be seeing y'all.